already messing up. Look at that. Alright, let's do that here then. I need a pen. Gonna be so thin it might break. The L ruler is the best, yeah. Pretty useful. T-square. Or you mean an actual L ruler? Yeah, I don't have one. Well, I do have one, I just don't know where it is. I don't think I'm going to cut this. I think we're just going to make trim. Yep, we're going to make trim. And also, hello, Divine. And Thor, what's up, Thor? Happy 4th. What else do we have? G.I. Jetman, how you doing, G.I. Jetman? It's a bit of an extra chill night. We don't have Ed tonight. He's out doing some celebrations, I believe. And I'm not sure where Fat Red is either, but he might be busy tonight too. So, I don't know. I was just kind of toying around. If anyone saw the shorts I just put out earlier, I finished up, or you were here last week, I finished up that command center diorama or bridge, whatever. And I was thinking maybe I need to do a little something like that, a little closer to 1/18 scale. Just play around a few pieces and see how that turns out. Eldor, Masterversal Toy Hunter, is here. How are you doing tonight? Nice. Pleasure to see you create. Thank you very much. I might need the hot glue gun tonight, so let me warm that up. Very good, Eldor. I did buy some magnifying glasses that would probably help. I'm not quite used to them yet. I think I'll probably see if I can get used to them while I'm not streaming. Oh, that was a little bit more than I thought. Here, you know, a door frame really doesn't make that much sense in this, but we're doing it anyway because if I would have thought ahead, I would have cut the door a little bit more in the middle, because if I try to cut it out, this piece is gonna be crazy flimsy. That's just fine. Hey, what's up, Michael Dumas? How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good today. This week has been good, mostly good. Jay Gonzo, what's going on, Jay? Hope you had a good trip home last week. Or was that this week? Man, that was this week, wasn't it? It's kind of a time warp doing all that stuff. I didn't even go anywhere. Got to hang out with Jay a bit this past weekend at the DFW Joe show. That was quite enjoyable, actually, man. I liked that show. It's the first time I really kind of stuck around a lot more. Normally, I just run in things like that and zip around and run out. But I decided if I was going to do it, or go, I was going to spend some time. Only had this when I was a kid. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Jay, I mean, it would be fun as a kid if it was durable, but the way that's built, it might not have been that much fun as a kid because you would have broke it immediately and been pissed off. Or your parents would have been. But I understand what you're saying. Oh. Alright, we're going to cut this up a little bit. Barely keep my eyes open. Remember, hit the like button and good night. Thank you, Thor. Go ahead and get some rest, man. Let's cut this down a little. Jabalong, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Gonzo, yeah, I sold a little bit, but yeah, I had a couple in my bag for sale. But you know what? Almost everyone that came up and looked at that, they just started commenting and talking about it and playing. And I'm not like really good at pushing to sell stuff all the time. I mean, I guess I can do it, but I'd rather just chat half the time. So I wasn't really advertising it that well. But all those things that I had, like the tower, and that's all available now on helladopetoys.com. And I'm probably going to be adding some more stuff here in the near future. I'll be on Helladope this Saturday with, oh man, we're going to have Ed, a punk with toys, and I think Mikey from JMK Customs. So we're going to be chit-chatting about our con experiences. Kenzo, what's going on, Kenzo? Happy 4th, man. See what a console would look like in this smaller size. What's everybody doing tonight? Is everyone just coming in from some grilling or actually working on anything or relaxing? I need something for this. Let's see. Michael, tonight it's like probably something similar to like some of the console-y science fiction looking stuff I did in 112, but I'm going to try and see what it looks like in 118. Just a wall, maybe 2 walls, because I do have... I cut the angle here so these can fit together like that. So we'll see. We'll see once it gets all kind of worked up, but yeah, you know, like the sci-fi walls I do sometimes, but smaller scale. How you doing, Troy? So Jay Gonzo, you know, last year when after DFW, and I was only there one day last year, but that really kind of like set me on a path of doing a lot of different things. I mean, it's not like I wasn't already doing stuff, but it changed what I was doing. It kind of, I started doing like, you know, missile batteries and, you know, the turrets and all that. And that kind of led into the catwalk and more 3D printing and getting a different printer from some of those people I spoke to there. You might remember them, that couple that was like the husband and wife that were doing the 3D printing that had the printer out on the floor. I had spoken to them the previous year, and they, you know, they recommended a Bamboo Lab printer, and that kind of led me down that whole path, which got to the multicolor printing. So it's kind of crazy how it all just connected. Eldor's working on a 2026 movie Tila custom. There's a 2020. I'm not sure I know which movie that is. Or is there a movie coming up in 2026 that I just don't know anything about? Yeah, Michael, different scale. And you know, right off the bat, even though I'm not that far into it, it's just like kind of nice working in the smaller scale sometimes. You know, this is like, this would be this whole big thing, and it's just this. There's something about that that's kind of slightly less stressful for some reason. Oh, the helium. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't keep up with all the latest and greatest all the time. Sometimes I do, but I actually had like all my streaming services cut off except for Amazon the last, I don't know, for a while. Let's see. That is too tall. Trim that down a little. This should be about, yeah. Oh, live action Motu flick. Oh, that'll be cool. Hopefully they do a good job with it. 2D Trooper, just chilling today. Still healing from my quad tear. Yeah, man. Can't rush that kind of thing, that's for sure. Let me go over to the hot wire. from Earth on our time out and returning, right? Well, I mean, I don't know. I bet you have your ways, Eldor. The hot wire is amazing, for sure. Man, is that not level? Same time toys. Looks awesome. Replay in the morning. What's up, man? Hope all is well with you, man. It was good seeing you in DFW for sure. I know, it's a little bit late right now. Everything is great except that job that starts at 6 a.m. Yeah, it was great meeting you, man. 6 a.m. Yeah, that's an early day. And you know, we're not as young as we used to be, man, so you might need to go get your sleep. Can't be out all night partying. Pretty good. So the only thing I'm thinking here is I don't have the laser cut bits in this scale. All my laser cut bits are the same as what I use for 1/12. So the screens will be okay because they'll just be bigger screens. The keypads are not usable, I don't think. Maybe. But the buttons, as long as I use the small buttons, it should be okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. No problem there. I mean, I don't know. Even the keypad is really not... It's big, but it ain't... It's not like totally crazy or anything. We'll see. I need some stuff on the wall. I might actually... Well, then I'd have to get it to match the color. I have a few pre-painted parts. Remember, we have some of this stuff from a couple of weeks ago. And a lot of these actually came out pretty good. I really like that one. Hold on, let's get that. Come on, camera. Is my autofocus just sucking today? What is going on here? Wow, no autofocus. There it goes. Man, that's usually like really quick to do that. So we got that, and actually this would probably match the colors better than I'm thinking. Maybe it'll go up there eventually or something like that. I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta see. I'm also thinking about maybe doing like, instead of painting just, yeah, man, this thing is whack today. What the? There it is. This camera has like the best autofocus normally. I think I was messing around with the settings a few days ago unintentionally. I might do that, like, you know, really contrasty highlight on the side there. I don't know. It almost looks like cell shading. I kind of like the look of it instead of painting everything flat. We'll see. Let's see here. Okay. Back to this. What's this? Thousand-year-old. Yeah, well, that happens too, man. Might have been a combination of both. only problem with hot glue. Well, there's a few problems, but these strings, man. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I like that or if I want something down here. Why not do both? Oh, how tall is this? This is, yeah, that's crazy tall. So there's not going to be a whole lot up there. Yeah, that's crazy tall. So the only thing that would be up there would be like fence or something. Let's just cut this a little bit. I know it's got glue on it already, but we're going to cut it anyway. Let's cut it like right about there. I think that's just barely within reach. Nolan, what's going on, Nolan? Legend Series. What's going on, Legend Series? Haven't seen you in a while. How you been, man? Hope you're doing well. Let me see. What do I got? Do I have? Oh yeah, I have some right here. Let's do a little hot wire action. Work. What are you up to tonight, Nolan? Just relaxing? Right on, man. So, did anyone in here besides, I know Gonzo was in here earlier and Same Time Toys, did any of you guys go to either of the G.I. Joe conventions in the last few weeks? Long week, short week, yeah. Yeah. No, unfortunately, haven't been able to make it down there for Joe Fest. Hopefully one of these years, yeah. Hey, look. It's been a tough time the last, multiple years, so having extra income and time available to do something like that is not easy. That's for sure. Yeah, I'd like to go to Joe Fest eventually as well, G.I. Jetman, but I'm in DFW, so DFW is nice and easy. And I like the show. Both times I went, it was very nice. Very cozy, you know? Uh, communal experience. Doesn't feel very commercial, which is nice. I think we're about done with the hot glue for now. Let's see, what are our options here? Well, we can start with this because we've already identified that will fit on there easy peasy. Eduardo, what's going on, Eduardo? Wow, that's a lot of names you put in there, buddy. Random Divine, Michael Gonzo, Jabberlong Trooper, G.I. Thor, God of Thunder, Nolan, Toy Hunter. Hope you're doing well, Eduardo. I did not go off screen to sneeze, but that was good timing. Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate it. So, Legend series. Tonight, I'm doing, another little science fiction thing. I've done a bunch of those, but always in 1/12. So I'm trying out a little science fiction corridor something in 1/18. So I'm dropping pieces there, but these will fit together like that. And yeah, we'll see what we got. I seem to be doing more and more 1/18 lately. And man, this works really well for the stream too, because I can fit it all on the screen a lot easier. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Did I not put this on live chat? I bet you I'm not even seeing everyone's chats. There we go. That's better. How you been, Legend series? You been making anything at all lately, or I know you got pretty busy with the YouTube for a while. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Ever since, you're in your 40s, it seems like constantly someone's going, man. Bobby Fish never zoned out so hard. Just started making my first diorama 3 weeks ago. Yeah, no, it's very relaxing, Bobby, when you get into it. For real, I get too many calls now about Yup. Man, that's no joke. And Legend, the craziest ones for me are when it's people younger than me, and I'm like, what? They're younger than me, and they're just, yeah. Very much so. This feels too cheesy to me. I think I'm going to need a different size. This will probably work. That's fine. That's okay. Let's get that fitted out. Yeah, I had a guy, I never met the guy in real life, right? But we played video games together for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. And when I was, before I started doing the dioramas again, maybe like 2021, I was spending way too much time playing video games. And I was playing an MMO and I got stuck. Didn't get stuck, but you know, I ended up being the guild master or whatever, tribe leader for a few years. And when I left, this guy was already there for a while before, but he took over. And I went and played a little bit, maybe, I don't know, half a year ago. It's the type of game where people can raid you, and it's very almost like Minecraft in a way. You're always at risk of being attacked, and the losses, you can't recover easily from them. But this guy was like 29, and he just, you know, died in a motorcycle accident last week. It's just like, what? It's crazy. Totally crazy. But yeah, I haven't gone through losing either one of my parents yet. Not yet, man. No. Get back on there. Dang it. Yeah, Bobby, that's true. Jetman, yeah, I tell you, it's easy to get dark, man. It is easy to get dark. As you just get a little bit older, you end up with so many examples. wonder if I have any small 3D printed keyboards. This might be a little bit too big. Well, no, actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. This is Pet G though, it's not PLA. And I've never painted Pet G before. I don't know how it takes paint, so it might really not take it well. I guess we could do a little test. Well, so far so good. Let's just let that dry and see what it looks like. I think that's probably going to work out. Briscoe, what's going on, Briscoe? Briscoe, have you noticed that I went on the What a Funk stream the other day, and like I got on there and it seemed like John was just, I don't know, he just like dipped out immediately. He was there for like a minute and then was just gone. Like he didn't feel like doing it or something. Maybe he's getting a little discouraged. Not sure. Pick up some packages. What'd you get, man? What'd you get? Anything good? Thank you. Right on. A&T's off doing other stuff. Lex is dad now. How that happened. Chris is completely MIA. Yeah, that WhatsApp thing. You can't only do so many things at once, that's for sure. I mean, his whole thing over there was they were just kind of having fun as a group, but without the group, it's kind of definitely going to be different for him. Look at this guy. Action Figs just popping in to drop a like and say Happy Independence Day. Well, thanks for stopping in, Ed. I hope you're having a good time. Off at your Sasquatch reunion or whatever you're doing over there. Gathered around the campfire down at the creek where the Sasquatches tell the tale of how it was actually them that ran off the English, and the American, the colonials thought it was their victory, but actually the Sasquatches just didn't like the color red, and the rest is history. Too much fun. Awesome. True story, right? I'm going to glue this on here even though I don't know if it's going to work or not. We're just going to go with it, and if the paint peels off, then we're going to have a peeling paint slightly green keyboard. What the heck are we going to do with all this space? What is this? Maybe a few of those. Nope, those are too big. What the heck size is that? How is there only one? There's no way there's only one. What? That's wild. I didn't cut just one of anything. I can't imagine what that's from. Oh well. Wow. Wait, is that another one? No. Close enough, though. The last live stream. Okay. Well, I'll try to jump in there, Briscoe. I guess we'll see. And you make progress a lot quicker in 1/18 too, I can tell you that. That came together a lot quicker than a 112 would. Let me see if I have some of those slightly larger circles. without him ripping on it. It's not really the same. Yeah, you know, Briscoe, you remember? I mean, Rocco did that WhatsApp like a long time ago, and I had an account, but they got rid of my account. I don't know. I barely used it. I only used it a few times. I want to say him and Manny were on there right when they first launched. But you know, I don't know. I mean, it's good for John because he's, you know, the nature of his company and trying to sell stuff. But for me, I was like, man, I don't know. Fine Jungle Figure Factory, how you doing, man? What patience? I guess. We started this one today, and this one's 1/18th, man, so it came together a lot quicker, but this is all just, you know, in the last few hours. Got a Delta 17 figure right here for scale. Dude, DFW Joe show was awesome. I had a blast, man. Super fun. Met tons of people. Tons of people that I've known from YouTube. People who are just, you know, long time Joe Fest goers or G.I. Joe show goers. But a lot of people, a lot of cool people. Man, there were a lot of people there that were cool to talk shop to, like designers and JMK Customs and his father John, and like knew all about resin printing and Mark II Designs, who was very, very knowledgeable about like 3D modeling and stuff. That was my favorite part, aside from just meeting people, which was very cool. More so than the toys, honestly. I liked talking to all of the different creative people that were there and just kind of picking their brain on different things. Whoa, this chat started going a lot quicker. Apparently A&T songs are being used. Yeah, it has been for a while. Yeah, definitely. Good for A&T. He's been working on it for a while, so you know he's gotta take advantage of things while they're hot. Great to have all those greebly bits at hand. Absolutely. Yeah, I just printed a bunch of them. Cut out a lot of stuff maybe a couple of weeks ago just to have some more. Having your sword on your back like that is cool. Until you get caught on the door frame. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit much. And this door frame is a little short, I guess, but not really. You know, for like a Navy style or something, it's actually not that short. You're just right. It's super awkward having pointy things coming out of the top of your back. Fortunately, that guy's a cyborg, so I don't think he's gonna sprain anything. Hopefully. Okay. And everyone that's in here, if you don't know, which I think most of you do already, I do have the 1/18th scale catwalk playset, and now I put the tower that I was showing off. There's a collapsible tower is now up for sale on helladopetoys.com. I'd put the link in the chat, but I'm lazy, and I think Ed is probably not here anymore. He was in the middle of a function and just popped in for a moment. But if anyone is into anything 1/18th, please go ahead and check that out. I plan on, as long as there are sales, continuing to make more and more little bits and parts to go along with that, which is really, really fun. That one's a little bit wider. Does it matter? Does it matter? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Leave it alone, John. That's good enough. Pretty close to unconscious, so forgive me if I drop off. No worries, man. I don't even know how I make it through this stream sometimes. Appreciate you stopping by either way, man. Of course. And I am sure you would have had fun at DFW. That was pretty interesting. All the panels and stuff. You know, if you get bored, there's panels, or you just go sit in the hotel lobby and chill out. Had classes. Yeah, no, I get you, man. I put in for it, early, but even before, not just work, but yeah, just the thought of just hanging around for that amount of time. At first, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but just gave myself permission to kind of relax and not rush, and it was a good experience. That is not quite level, but we're gonna just have to... That's alright. It's not too bad. Yeah, it doesn't look bad on camera, so that's cool. Oh, got some fireworks there, did you? Very nice. Yeah, I think I missed them this year. Usually I can see them right outside the window off my, if I sit out on the patio. But they might have done them yesterday, and I just didn't think about it. I feel like we kind of need something there, but I don't know what. Let's see. So do you have... Or are you just aiming for a general control panel look? Yeah, I have nothing in mind. Alan, right? Alan. Yeah, I have nothing in mind. I just kind of take a look at what the parts I have and then see how it lines out, and I try not to be too repetitive, but I also want it to be repetitive enough that it kind of ties together, if that makes any sense. I tend to put a communicator panel besides doors and desks, try to think of each one's purpose. Yeah, a little bit like that guy right there next to the door. Watching the best streaming, working on discriminatory dismissal from a company because my client is fat. I mean, there's all kinds of reasons that people discriminate against people. That looks great. Thank you, Troy. You only have an FDM printer, correct? I have a resin printer. I don't use it. I have a Anycubic Photon Mono 6K. It's got the same batch of resin sitting in the vat from maybe 2 years ago, or a year and it might be like 2 years. So hopefully it hasn't sprung a leak, but I've looked at it. It doesn't look too bad, but I haven't pulled the vat off in a long time. But I have 5 FDM printers, I think. 4 that function. Well, 3 that really function. 4 sort of. The 4th sort of functions, but not great. And the 5th one, actually, the 5th one runs. It's just an Ender 3, and I don't want to mess with it anymore. It's random. Yeah, that's correct, Troy. Very true. Excuse me. I think I showed most of you guys, but I was handing these out at DFW Joe. The little plaque on the back. This went over very well, and it was a nice icebreaker for starting conversations with people when I was being my awkward introverted self. But also, it was nice to have something just to, give to people. A lot of people do stickers, and the stickers are cool. I have a pile of stickers. I got a nice poker chip from Laser Pants 3POA, and those are pretty nice. Yeah, thanks, man. They were a lot of people liked them, because it's got the slide-in graphic and just like a little memento, with the show and the year on the back. I'm sure I'll do something again next year if I go, which I'm most likely will. Troy, member for 13 months. Wow, how time flies. Happy 4th of July, everyone, and smash the like button. Thank you, Troy. Okay, what am I going to put there? Oh, I know. Maybe I'll look at one of these. Let's see, what do we got in here? A broken infarctolator. That's a bit too chunky. Other here's my catwalk playset error pile. It's quite extensive. Do we have anything? Oh man, I need to use this in the diorama. The back is pulled up off the board, so it's kind of misshapen, but it would still be pretty good. Not on this one, but I do need to use that. I don't know. That might be it right there. I don't know what goes in there. What can it hold? Yep. Well, that's what it can hold, whatever that is. We'll figure it out later. Looks a lot more filled in. We still need something up here. Let me see what kind of scraps I have next to the hot wire cutter. Is completely crooked and not very useful to me. Also kind of crooked. Wow. Not having much luck with that. There we go, that's better. crap. Okay, nothing flew off. That's always good. Right, you know what? This is pretty much done as far as putting it together. I mean, it'll glue together probably, but I think that's about it for this. So that was kind of cool that I was able to get that in one stream. It'll need a floor, obviously, and we'll do some painting on it, which I will either do sometime in between this week or on the next stream. That's pretty sweet. Thank you, Jabalon. So, let me take a look. It is 12:47 a.m. here. Normally I stop around 1, so we're getting pretty close. That's fire right now. Thank you, Briscoe. I appreciate it. We've been going 2 hours. Man, I'm like just right on 2 hours all the time, huh? Except when I'm not. Well, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm definitely not going to start painting it right now. So, I think we're going to wrap it up, guys. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Hope everyone had a fantastic 4th of July. Hopefully I'll see you guys next week. Now, I will say I'm going to be on Helladope Toys on Sunday with some other folks. We're going to be discussing DFW Joe convention. Some people are going to be talking about the Joe show or Joe Fest. And yeah, that should be fun. So hopefully you guys come and hang out with us on Helladope on Sunday. And I'll see you guys next week. Hope everyone has a fantastic week. Take care.